So one of the most common questions that I get asked on this channel is, Sam, should I do dropshipping or should I buy stock in bulk and then ship it out one by one myself? Now in today's video, I want to break down the pros and the cons of each option. I've done both over the years. I've imported stock from China and I've also dropshipped on eBay. So I know a thing or two that's definitely going to help you out when it comes to making the best decision for your own e-commerce business. And by the way, this video has been kindly sponsored by Awesome, which is a bookkeeping and accounting company, mainly for e-commerce sellers and online business owners, but it's going to be a little bit more than that later on. So make sure if you like this video, you press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know when a new video has been released. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. All right, so first things first, what exactly is eBay dropshipping? So I just want to give a quick definition of it for anyone that's completely new to the world of making money on eBay. So eBay dropshipping is simply where you're going to list products on your eBay store, and whenever someone buys the product, you're going to go over to your supplier's website and then buy the product from them, and then they're going to ship it to your customer, so you don't ever have to hold the inventory, you don't ever have to see any product. The orders are going to get shipped directly to your customers. However, on the flip side, the way that buying products in bulk works is that you're going to go over to your supplier. Most of the time they're based in China, but they can be based anywhere around the world, even a local supplier in your own country. And what you're going to do is that you're going to buy a number of products at the same time for you to now ship it out yourself. And depending on which option you take, there's going to be different advantages and different disadvantages that you need to be aware of. So you need to be well informed of all of the pros and the cons for you to make an informed decision on which option you should take when it comes to building your business on eBay. All right, so I'm going to go through the pros and the cons of dropshipping first, but we're going to start off with the pros. So one of the first advantages is that there's no big investment required. So the eBay dropshipping business model doesn't really require any money for you to get started, because all you're doing is simply listing products from your supplier's website, and whenever you make a sale, you're going to use your customers' money for you to now buy the product from your supplier. You're never really using your own money for any part of running an eBay dropshipping business. The only things that you really need to pay for as you start to grow is maybe if you want to start using some form of eBay advertising, but even that you don't even need to, because eBay already has 100 million people passing through the website on a monthly basis. So you don't even need to use eBay advertising for you to generate sales. Another pro of doing dropshipping on eBay is that it's easy to pivot to another business if you want to. So depending on what type of person you are, if you're someone that's not really committed to running a particular business and you're just trying to make money really quick, then eBay dropshipping is a great option for you, because you're not really putting yourself in a position where you have to stick with it like what you have to do when it comes to buying stock in bulk. If you decide one day that you don't want to do eBay dropshipping anymore, you're going to simply be able to log into your eBay account and close it down. You don't have to think about what you're going to do with all the stock that you bought if you do decide to go down the route of importing stock in bulk. Or even if you don't want to stop doing eBay dropshipping completely, and maybe you just want to sell a different product, or maybe you want to brand your eBay business in a different way, you're going to be able to easily do that overnight. And one of the final pros that you need to know when it comes to doing eBay dropshipping is that you can get started really quick. So once you set up your account, once you link the products using some sort of automation software from your eBay account to your supplier's website, that's it. Everything's going to be set up in a matter of maybe hours or maybe a day. Because when it comes to buying products in bulk from China, you're going to have to wait a certain amount of time for you to find the right supplier, as well as making sure that you've imported the stock. That might take another 2 weeks for you to actually receive the stock. And when it comes to you now listing the products, that might take some amount of time as well. So that's something you need to bear in mind when it comes to one of the benefits of doing dropshipping. However, there's some cons that you need to be aware of, which is long shipping times. I'm sure that if you've researched dropshipping for any amount of time, you know that the biggest obstacles and drawbacks is that the customer is going to have to wait a lot longer than if you was to import the stock yourself and ship it out to them. Reason being is because if you're using a supplier that's based in China, it's obviously going to take a certain amount of time for your customer to receive it. However, if you were shipping it out yourself within the country that you're shipping it to, let's say I live in the UK, I want to send the product to my customer within the UK, it's going to take maybe a day, maybe 2 days. However, that's something that you can't really have if you're planning to dropship from places like China. The second con is that there's a risk of getting your eBay account banned. Now, eBay dropshipping is allowed based on their terms and conditions, but at the same time, eBay uses some sort of system that tries to detect whether or not people are dropshipping in the wrong way. Because if you're not aware, you're allowed to use dropshipping suppliers, but you're not allowed to use marketplaces and retailers. For example, Walmart, places like Amazon, or if you're based in the UK, Argos. If eBay system detects that you're using any one of these retailers for you to dropship to your customer, then you're going to get your eBay account banned and restricted. And even if you're not dropshipping from one of those places and you're trying to dropship from the places where you're allowed to, eBay system may get confused and ban your account anyway. And then you're going to be in a situation where you're going to have to call up eBay and try to appeal it and try to explain to them that you were dropshipping from an actual dropshipping supplier, and that might take some time. However, when it comes to importing stock and shipping it out yourself, this is not something you're really going to have to deal with. And one of the final cons is that there's a lack of quality control. So because you're leaving all the fulfillment up to your supplier, you're kind of trusting them with the way the product looks in terms of before it reaches the customer, and you're also trusting them to make sure that the product actually works as well. And in most cases, a lot of suppliers don't really do much quality control to make sure that everything is working perfectly. However, what I like to do anyway is that when I import stock from China, I check every single order before it goes out. Reason being is because I want to reduce my chances of getting any negative feedback. And if I'm able to make sure that everything is working perfectly before it reaches the customer, I'm only going to increase my chances of getting positive feedback, which of course is going to lead to more and more sales. However, this is not something you're really able to do if you are planning to do dropshipping. So before I move on to the pros and the cons of importing stock, which is something you definitely need to stick around for, I just want to give you guys a quick word from today's video sponsor, which is Awesome. So if you've never heard of Awesome before, they're a bookkeeping and accounting specialist that mainly help e-commerce sellers, for example, eBay sellers like me and you. So even if you're just a beginner, or even if you've been selling for some time, getting an accountant or a bookkeeper to help you out with various different things is only going to benefit your business in a massive way. And the reason why I say this is because they're going to be able to help you when it comes to making sure that your monthly bookkeeping is done in the right way so that you don't end up getting any penalties when it comes to filing your taxes late. One of the biggest mistakes a lot of new business owners make is that they assume that because they haven't made any profit, or they assume that because they've only sold $5,000, maybe $1,000 worth of product, they don't need to file any taxes, when that isn't the case. From the moment you start selling, you need to make sure that you're filing your taxes. Otherwise, it's going to lead to a lot of problems in the future. And this is why I feel like Awesome is such a great solution for you guys if you are currently selling on eBay, mainly because you're going to be able to connect your eBay account directly to your Awesome dashboard, where your personal accountant is going to be able to view all the transactions that are coming in on a daily basis. In addition to that, you're also going to be able to contact your accountant anytime throughout the day if you've got any questions. And right now is probably one of the best times for you to sign up to Awesome, for them to help you with your accounting and your bookkeeping. Number one reason is because all you need to do is pay £1, and they're going to be able to help you get your business registered. And when you do pay that £1, you're also going to be able to get 2 months free accounting. In addition to that, you're going to be able to save £110 off your accounting for any accounting packages that they currently have. So make sure that if you want to take advantage of this massive discount that they're giving to my audience, and you also want to make sure that you're doing things in a legal way when it comes to submitting your taxes on time, then you use that link in my description down below to contact them. Thank you again, Awesome, for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into it. All right, so swiftly moving on to some of the pros and the cons when it comes to buying in bulk. One of the first pros is that there's more profit to make. Reason being is because when you buy multiple different units at one time, the supplier is going to give you a discount per every single unit that you're buying. Because when it comes to dropshipping, you're only buying one at a time, which means that the supplier is going to be limited to the amount of discount that they can give you. So that's one of the main reasons why I like to buy in bulk, is that even though it's going to cost me a certain amount of money up front, I'm still going to be able to make more profit after I sell each individual unit. One of the next pros that I've already kind of mentioned is that you're going to be able to offer faster shipping. So if you're living in a country like the UK, USA, Canada, Australia, Germany, any country that has a big eBay community within that country, you're going to be able to send orders to the people that live around you and also get the order to them within 1 to 2 days. Now, of course, if you're living in places like Asia or maybe Africa, and there's not really a big community of people that are buying on eBay within the country that you live in, then dropshipping may be a good solution. And one of the final pros when it comes to buying in bulk is that you're going to be able to offer better quality control. As I've already told you, when it comes to me importing stock from China, I'm able to check every single one of the orders before I send it out. Now, of course, if you're going to use a reputable dropshipping supplier, then you don't really need to worry about this when it comes to doing eBay dropshipping, because they're going to make sure that everything is working perfectly when it's sent out. But for me personally, because I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to building my online businesses, because I want things done in the best way so that I can build the foundation of that business in the best way, I like to make sure that I'm checking it myself. So again, depending on what type of business you're looking to build, this is definitely something you need to consider. But at the same time, there's some cons that you need to be aware of when it comes to buying products in bulk from any supplier. One of the first ones is obviously that there's going to be a big upfront cost. Now, if you're someone that's living on a budget and you haven't really got that much in savings and you're kind of struggling to pay for your everyday bills, then buying products in bulk may not be the smartest option. But on the flip side, if you're someone that's been saving up for the past few years and maybe you've got, let's say, around £10,000 or $10,000 in your savings account, then investing around £3,000 into your business is not going to be a bad thing, especially if you're looking to build that eBay business over the foreseeable future. That's what I did anyway. I invested around £3,000 for my first shipment, and from there I was able to scale it up to making over £1 million or $1.5 million from just one eBay store. The second disadvantage that you need to be aware of is that you need to make sure that you have a backup plan. And by this what I mean is that if you found the product that you believe is going to sell well on eBay and you're ready to take the risk and you're ready to import it into your house, you need to make sure that eBay is not your only way of selling all of those products. And the reason for this is because anything can happen to your eBay account overnight. Let's say, for example, eBay closed down your account. Let's say, for example, customers leave you negative feedback and future customers are not willing to buy from you again. Or maybe customers are not buying that particular item on eBay anymore. You need to make sure that you've got a backup plan for all the products that you're going to import, because you don't want to be sitting on all of these different items and they're just catching dust in your house. And the way that I dealt with this potential risk is that I opened up my own Shopify website. I also sold the products on Amazon. I tried to build up a customer base that will contact us directly through our email or phone if they wanted to buy the products that we sold. These are the things that you need to think about when it comes to buying products in bulk, because you want to make sure that you're not just relying on eBay, because as I said, anything can happen overnight. And the final con, but then again, you may not see this as a con, is that you'll need to fulfill the orders yourself. So when I first started my eBay business many years ago, I was picking and packing all of the orders Monday to Friday, shipping them out, doing it myself. However, as I started to scale my eBay business, I now hired someone else to help me do this. So I didn't necessarily have to worry about this anymore. But obviously, if you're at the start of your own journey, you're going to have to deal with fulfilling all of the orders yourself. And if you have the time, then this is not necessarily a bad thing. But if you're working a full-time job, or maybe you're trying to do it on the side whilst raising kids or whatever the case is, then this is definitely something you need to consider. So the question now is, which one should you do? Should you dropship or should you buy products in bulk? Now, from everything I said, as you can tell, it's not really easy for me to give you a direct answer because each one comes with its own benefits and its own disadvantages. So it's really down to your own personal situation, depending on whether you have the budget, depending on if you've done the right research. It also depends on if you're really willing to do this business full time. If your eBay account is ready in terms of you've branded it, you know exactly what type of category you want to focus on, you found the winning product, you've also got a certain amount of money for you to invest in products, you found a really good supplier as well that's going to offer you a good price, then maybe buying in bulk is going to be a good option. However, if you don't necessarily have all of those things and you just want to test the waters and you rather do eBay dropshipping, even though there's a chance that you might make less profit, but at the same time, you also know that you're going to be able to scale the business even more because you're not really constrained to the fact that you're going to have to continuously keep investing in more and more products, then maybe dropshipping is your best option. Now, I've got many more videos coming out real soon that's going to give you a little bit more clarity when it comes to dropshipping or buying in bulk. So make sure that if you like this type of content, you press the like button, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and if you want to sign up to a completely free webinar where I go through everything I had to learn when it came to starting my eBay business as a complete beginner, then you can watch that free webinar by clicking the first link in the description down below. Or if you rather watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I broke down some other tricks and tips that you need to know when it comes to making money on eBay, click the link right there. Make sure you check that one out straight after this one because it's already helped out thousands and thousands of people. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.